Happy Wealth Wednesday. Boalia Desmond here. Thank you for tuning in. So I hope that you were a blessing to somebody today, that you either contributed to a charity, you bought somebody's food in line, maybe you paid for somebody's groceries, whatever it was that you did. I pray that somebody's life was changed because of you. So today on a training call with my coach Elsa Morgan, she said these very words and they triggered a message inside of me that I wanted to share with you today. So she said, your word is your contract. It holds power. Your word is your contract. It holds power. So those words really just made me think about giving a message today about the spoken word, right? The spoken word in general. So I want you to think about your own life and where you are today. Are you excited about your life? Are you thinking that maybe life has handed you some lemons, or maybe you're thinking, you know what, everything bad that can happen happens to me? But friend, I want to assure you that, we live in the concept of sowing and reaping, okay? It is written in the word and it is true. You reap what you sow. So think about the words that maybe you have spoken that have bound you into a contract, and today you're seeing the fruit of those words. And you know what? It doesn't discriminate. It doesn't mean that you can only reap good things or you can only reap the things that work against you. It doesn't matter. If you're sowing bad seed, you're sowing bad words, you're contracting yourself to words that are not true, you're going to reap those words. So if you continuously tell yourself that you're stupid, that you'll never amount to anything, that you can't ever do anything right, guess what? You're going to start to believe those lies, and then you're going to start to live according to those standards. So maybe you're in a relationship, or maybe you keep ending up in the wrong relationships, wrong dating relationships. Could it be that you've said some things over relationships in general that are causing you to have this kind of bad luck? What about just, in your own family? What are the things that you're saying? Sometimes I find myself in mumbling mode, where I can mumble all kinds of things, and then I start to realize, those things are going to become fruit. And then if you are living in a place where you're not excited about your life, or you're disgusted with the way things are going or whatever, don't sow any more bad fruit with more bad words. Change your language. Okay? Change the contract that you're making with the words that you're saying. Contract with use the words that God has spoken in his word, because that is truth. That is what we ought to believe. That's what we ought to live by. Doesn't matter if we grew up in a home that we were told that we will never amount to anything. We're told that we are nothing, or just put down continuously, or maybe even bullied by kids and spoken harshly to. That does not have to become your world. But as long as you continue to say things that don't line up with what God is saying, or just in general, we will reap that. We will reap that. So today, decide to make a new contract with the words that you're speaking over yourself, that you're speaking over your kids, that you're speaking over your family, and make them line up with what God is saying, so that you can live that fruit. You can live that fruit of abundance. Your words hold power. Your word is your contract. So I just thought those words are very powerful, and you know what? They can change a life. They can either make you start to be more mindful of the things that you say, so that you can change your language, or they can help you continue if you've been on a good path and you're seeing the good fruit that you're reaping from it. So I thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow.